when she stood in front of me, I wasn't aware that she would write. So I was in a dilemma, how do I communicate to her? And you won't believe she asked me for a paper. And for a minute, I just didn't know, I just looked at her and I gave her a paper and she wrote, my son is gone, I am alone and I need something. We gave her. This is just an example as, just to, our perception also is sometimes wrong. So we need to continuously reflect on how I have worked and what do I need to change. Yeah? I think as English company, you want me to speak Hindi.
समझते इंग्लिश रे कंफर्टेबल ना हिंदी रे कथा आबा आउ लैंग्वेज टा कोनोसी बैरियर नुह मु समझ
Please, yeah, raise your hand. Otherwise I go with
हिंदी इंग्लिश ओडिया जहां भी कोन बंगाली तेलुगु वी हैव पीपल टू ट्रांसलेट जस्ट आस्क क्वेश्चन शी हैज जस्ट कम वो पहले बोली थी कि नहीं मेरे को स्लाइड नहीं दिखाना है जस्ट आई पुश्ड हर कि नहीं मैडम 2-3 स्लाइड तो चाहिए ही थोड़ा तो बात करते हैं एंड शी डजंट वांट टू हैव अ वन साइड कम्युनिकेशन वो प्रेजेंटेशन वाला उनको लगता ही नहीं आप पुश भी करोगे वो जाके वो फिर निकल के यहाँ पे ही आ जाएंगे so ask question
ask question
any language
the second slide is of a 74-year-old man who came just before COVID struck us. So it was, I think, when I came to Odisha in 19, after I think during that time this man was registered. He wanted to be alone by choice. You understand this word? He wanted to be alone as a choice. He had a daughter who was married, she was in Pune, he had a son-in-law and he said, I don't want to take help from them. And it was difficult for us to treat him. He was in an advanced phase. We helped him, I won't use the word die in dignity, but live in dignity until he was there with us. And we put him to Shanti Avedna. The man next to him is a volunteer, I think this example will come in your next session, is a volunteer who over 30 years plus is helping people on the streets, whoever, not cancer alone, anybody on the streets who is sick, ill, has fumigating wounds, irrespective of whether it's cancer or non-cancer, he helps them out and helps them to be in dignity till the time they die. Dominic, and he needs to be applauded. He helps KMH also in helping patients, to reach Shanti Avedna or get some little, whatever say, first aid kind of a thing, some medicine, some supportive care that is required. The third picture is the COVID ward. People didn't know each other. Nidai was one of my counselor when we did long distance calls, when people were alone, felt lonely, left out into isolation wards in the first phase of COVID, where all of us were lost. But we didn't leave our patients. That was community participation. It was a multi-professional team with patient and caregivers helping patient and caregivers. So the beauty was, then we realized people need to talk in their mother tongue. Counseling is not about one-sided communication. It's about understanding the other person. Then what did we do? We appointed lingual counselors. So Nidai was from Odisha. We had one of our volunteers, Usha Banerjee, for talking to Bengali patients. And we saw to it that people could express themselves in their mother tongue, unburdened. There was hardly anything that we could them, timely, and giving them that my phone was a 24-hour on this thing. Anytime a patient could reach to me, and that was a personal choice I made. Hospital had not put any restriction that dena hi hai. We were there and whenever people were in trouble could call us. So we did that kind of a facility. So that is a COVID ward and we had a girl from Madhya Pradesh. So that story is very interesting. So she's a survivor now, helping all the people, the oldies who were there all alone with their mobiles and connecting them to their families. And he wrote a blog there, you can go on that blog, Dr. Pankaj Chaudhary's blog, a nurse in a PP. It is beautiful journey and this girl's father had called me up that night saying कि मैडम मेरे को अंदर नहीं ले रहे because I went to a COVID center and I had to call our security, speak to him. phone ले touch करने को लोग तैयार नहीं. I said put the call on speaker and I said take this gentleman inside because his daughter is there. He reached late at night and we took him inside around 12:30 at night. So you see the stories. What is this? It is community participation. Don't put labels as doctor, nurse. No, we are a community. So a community this side and a community other side. But it is a community. We are all human beings. How we approach it and how we help each other is a story I think we all learn through our practice. Next. Our experiences, I think I have covered a lot. it's a new subject sometimes when we begin. So preventive oncology was a new subject in 1992. When we started preventive oncology, we didn't know. We opened a center. How would people come to us? So training. We did a lovely study, KAP, knowledge, attitude and practice. So who were the people whom we interviewed? Our own patients, caregivers. So we told them that we have a service. You can screen yourself for cancer. मुझे कैंसर नहीं है मैं क्यों जाऊँ? मुझे कोई symptoms नहीं है मैं क्यों screening में जाऊँ? And that KAP study helped us into a good reflective kind of a journey where we learn to talk to our caregivers, where we learn to reach out to them, where we understood their life. So I think it comes all these in communication we workshops and seminars, right here I am and you are there, part of it, thinking about change. Then you see, said it's the same Sunita. Whatsoever we change, if you reach out today, they are going into a rural area, which is part of Maharashtra, closer to Mumbai, hopefully right at that side. And she said, yes, the challenges are the same, but we are still working, we are not giving away. Those who are willing to listen to us, we will help them. Their experiences will change the other people. It's a slow journey, but we will do it. So the same process. Now, how many years? Tata 80 years, right? 80 plus. And we're still battling with new areas, new topics. You reach out, awareness is there, media is doing it, everybody is doing it. Yet it's still a journey. We are palliative all. Yes, but there are challenges at times you are unable to handle also. Don't feel bad about it. Because all of us are human beings. If we fail somewhere, we will going to get good results somewhere else. So don't let any negative impact come in the way of your community or the character person. I realized even if I was in oncology social work, we never realized with time that they are free of cancer. It's